Hi guys, so again movement therapy here. So you should have done your Pilates warm-up mobilisation section. So I'm going to take you through the Pilates session today, which again we're going to do a lot more focus on the legs and the hips and obviously working the core and the back at the same time as well. Okay, so we're going to start off with a bit of hip mobility. So onto our mats, onto our backs. You can use a pillow to support the neck if you need to. So onto our backs, okay, so knees are bent. Hips, knees, feet, little pelvic tilt to make sure your spine hips underneath, shoulders relax on the floor and head lengthen for the neck there, okay? So starting with the right leg, all we'll do is take the leg into tabletop, take it up to ceiling, we're going to lower down to the floor and then just slide it back up again. Okay, so leg into tabletop, stretch up to ceiling, lower that leg down, slide it up. Now what we're going to try and do is keep the hips and spine, body as still as possible. So just working through that leg, tabletop, stretch it up and then lower down. So again, nice and controlled, just relax the body into the floor. Same time, we're going to think about the inner core muscles, we're going to think about and pelvic floors. So we're always thinking internally as well as working externally. Now if you want to make it a bit hard this time, as we come into that tabletop, we're going to stretch it up, we're not going to touch the floor. Okay, so without touching the floor, just makes it a little bit harder, just creates a bit more tension. Makes it a little bit harder the exercise, but again, if you need to, and it's hurting your leg, just drag that leg back up towards the body. If you want to make it a bit easier, again, do rest if you need to. So it's starting to get a little bit hard on the leg now, so really sort of feeling that through the hips, the knees, working through that leg there. Nice movement, working through the hips, knees, through the thighs there as well. Okay, let's do two more, and then we're going to change legs. And one more, leg into tabletop, stretch it up, lower down and take it back. Okay, exactly the same the opposite side, so bent leg up, stretch it up. This time we're going to take it down towards the floor again, slide it up, keep them hips and body nice and still. Knee up, stretch it up, lower down and slide it up. Again, keep thinking internally, think about the core muscles and pelvic floors, nice and controlled. Tabletop, stretch it up and lower back down. Okay, so again, if you want to make it a bit harder, next time around again, we're not going to touch the floor. So this time, the leg comes to tabletop, stretch up to ceiling and then lower down without touching the floor. Exactly the same movement, just not touching the floor. Again, if it feels too much, go back to sliding, keep resting if you need to. Remember to do what you can. It's just my fridge, by the way. I'm in the kitchen. Okay, bend up, stretch it up and lower down, keep the hips and body nice and still. Okay, again, let's just do two more, nice and controlled. Bend up, stretch it up and just one more time. Bend up, stretch it up and bring it back. Okay, extend one leg out and the other. Stretch your arms out, give that little body a nice stretch out, give them legs a bit of a shake there as well. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is going to hit the core a little bit. Again, nice one through the hips as well. So you're going to sit. So bent, knees are bent. Again, little pelvic tilt, make sure your spine, hips underneath, shoulders relaxed. We're going to place the hands behind the head. Remember, elbows open, chest nice and soft. So just using the hands just to cup the head, taking weight off the head and shoulders. We're not pulling that head forward. So again, we're going to crunch up. This time a little bit different. So what we're going to do, we're going to breathe in. Breathing out, we're going to crunch up, so lift the head and shoulders. This time as we'll lower down, we're going to come down flat and the knees roll to one side, control it to the side, and then back into a crunch. So we crunch up, control it. Knees roll to side, and then back and repeat. So you crunch up, control it, knees to side, side. So again, we're controlling that movement. So we squeeze it up and bring the knees, keep the body nice and still. So we're lifting from the upper body, we're keeping that body now still, and then we're working the lower body. This time, if you want to make it harder, you can add a leg up, and then the knees come down and down. Then we change sides, squeeze it up, and then down and down. If you want to make it even harder, you can bring it into both legs, crunch up. So you crunch it up, down, knees. If this is not for you, go back to not lifting the legs up, to the crunch, or just do one leg at a time. So again, you can see we broke it down, work at your own pace, squeeze it up, and then down, down. I think you feel that again. Lift it up, squeeze it up, keep the arms to the chin, Relax that body into the floor. It's quite a nice one, this one. Nice one. Really feeling that through the tummy muscles. But again, nice one through the hips. Adding it on a little bit there. Again, let's just do 3 more. That's it. Squeeze it up. That's it. Just 2 more for this if you can, guys. Remember to rest again. Lift and squeeze under the chin. And just 1 more. We'll have a little stretch out. And again, squeeze it up. Knees roll. Roll. Well done. Have a little stretch out again. Stretch your arms and legs out. Nice full body stretch. Just give it a stretch out there. Well done. Okay, so working on the legs again. I'm going to go on to the sides. This time I'm going to do the pyramid. First of all, I'm just going to do a little leg raise. So we're going to keep the hips stacked on top of each other, hand in front if you need to, or bend the lower leg as well. And all I'm going to do is lift and lower, nice and controlled. So it's controlling the movement. It's not always about how far you take it up, it really is about controlling it. So again, we're going to think about the core muscles, we're going to think about pelvic floor as well. So we're going to lift and then lower. Now we're going to make it hard with the pyramids. So with the pyramids, see me, all we do is go forwards, we go above that lower leg and then we go behind. So drawing like a triangle. Up for your point, down for your base, up for your point and down for your base. Now you can make it easier, just make it a little bit smaller. The lower you come, not taking it as high up or as far forwards. Obviously the bigger the movement, the harder the exercise. So again, just make it to your level. If you need to make it easy, just make it smaller. That's it, and rest if you need to. You can really feel through the leg and the hip. Again, put your hands in front if you need to. So again, if you take your hand away, you're having to use the muscles in the tummy to really support that movement. So forwards, up, and back, and then up. Nice and controlled. Again, remember to rest if you need to, because you can really feel that through the legs. That's it, we'll just do a few more. You can really feel that now. Okay, and we'll just do 1 more. That's it, really control that movement. And behind, and up, and then bring them knees in. Ooh, give that leg a bit of a bit of tap. You really feel that through the hips there. Well done. Okay, this time then, I'm going to come down, face down. We're going to do the double leg kick. Just checking what we're doing. Double leg kick, yeah, okay. So, onto our back. So, this one we're going to break down. So, onto our tummies. Hands behind the back, locking the fingers there. If you find this pulls you back, just put your hands on the floor if you need to. That will support your back more, okay? So keep your feet on the floor, lifting the chest up only. We're going to breathe in, and breathing out, take it up, and control chest head back down again. So we're going to breathe in, breathing out, take it up, hold it, and lower back down again. So again, lifting and lowering, just working the body. Okay, this time, we're going to keep the lower body on the floor, we're just going to work the legs. The legs only. So we're going to breathe in, then out with both legs up and down. If you struggle, just bring 1 leg up at a time if you need to. If it's pulling your back or anything like that. So keep the lower body, just the legs, sorry. Keep the upper body on the floor. So lift it up, breathe into prayer. Now take it up, control it back down. Again, keep thinking about the core muscles and pelvic floors. Then we'll do the 2 together. So we're going to breathe in, breathe out, bring it up. So upper body and lower body come together and back down again. So you're going to breathe in and now take it up, hold it and lower back down. So we're lifting the upper and the lower together. You're forming like a bit of a bow shape. But like I said, if you put your hands on the floor, it just takes the pressure off the back a little bit. Now we're doing double leg kicks. So what we do is you come up for 1, we twist, come down flat for 2, double kick 3, 4, and then back to beginning again. So up, head looking down into your bow, turn your head to opposite side, body completely flat on the floor, kick 1, 2, and back to centre. So again, take it up, hold it, turn the head, kick 1, 2, and again back to centre. Breathing in and out, take it up, turn the head, kick 1, 2, and again back to centre. Breathing in and out, take it up, turn that head, 1, 2, and then back to centre. So breathing in and out, take it up, turn the head, 1, 2, and back to centre. Let's do 1 more each side, turn that head, 1, 2, and back to centre. Breathing in and out, take it up, turn that head, 1, 2, and then back to centre. Well done, guys. Let's take it back into that nice child's pose stretch. Push that bottom back towards the heel. Push that bottom back towards the heel. Stretch your arms out forward, and a nice stretch out for the back. Okay, so on to the opposite side this time. Opposite leg. Okay, so back on our sides. Okay, so again, relax the head on the arm or on a pillow. My hand in front if you need to support. If you can, try and take it away. So just doing lift the leg raise first of all. So again, we're going to breathe in and out, take it up and control it back down again. So just lifting and lowering, controlling that movement. Thinking about the core muscles and pelvic floors. Hand in front or bend that lower leg if we need to. Just controlling that movement, just working through the legs, nice and controlled. That's it, so just nice and controlled, working for that leg and hip. Okay, shuffle that way a bit more so you can see my leg a bit more. Okay, this time then, we're going to have that pyramid. So we're going to go forwards, up, and then behind. So now that triangle, up for your body, above that midline, lower leg, and then back in front, and up, and back. You can make it smaller, makes it a bit easier. The bigger the movement, the harder it is. Hand in front if you do find you a bit wobbly. And that's it, again, relax if you need to, because you do really feel this through the leg, really hitting them bottom muscles there, okay? So again, hitting through the leg. Do a rest if you need to. That's it, so nice and smooth, nice and controlled. Taking it up and over, up and then down. Okay, guys. So again, we'll just do 2 more forwards and back, nice and slowly. And again, 1 more time. Up, forwards, up, and back, and then bring our knees in. Oof! You can feel that on the bum there. Well done. Okay, the last one we do in this session then is the scissors. So again, we're going to hit the core. So onto our backs with our knees bent. So we start with the easy option first of all. So the knees are bent. Again, with this one with the legs lifted, try and get the back pulled into the floor. Do not let the back arch. Relax shoulders into the floor, head looking up. Think about the core muscles, pelvic floor. So we start in one leg into tabletop, and then we're going to switch. So I'm going to breathe in, and then out and switch in. So again, you can feel that back pulling off the floor. You've got to try and pull the belly button down towards the floor so you don't hurt your back. So nice and controlled, just switching with the legs there, controlling that movement, keeping that back pulled into the floor. Now if you want to make it harder, you can lift the head and shoulders to the floor, so you can use your hands just to support the head and neck, keep the arms to the chin. You feel a bit more here as well as working here. So if you want to make it a bit harder, if it does feel too much in your neck, put your head back down again. So again, just a little progression. It's going to start to feel it a little bit harder. You can make it even harder. And not to scissors, both legs are stretched. And you're pulling that leg in towards, try and keep the legs as straight as you can. Okay, so again, keep the head, shoulders nice and still, onto the chin. So breathe in, then out, and then we're switching. So really sort of pulling that leg in, really feeling that through the upper and the lower again. Again, remember to rest if you need to. We'll go back to the other option if it gets too hard. Again, it's your workout, just do what you can. So just push yourself to what you can and rest in between if you need to. Okay, let's just do 6 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oof. Well done. Stretch one leg out and the other. Nice full body stretch, really stretch and lengthen that body all the way out. Well done. Okay, so another session for you to get on with, guys. Remember now, you need to go and do the Pilates stretches. It's important you stretch off, okay? So again, take care, stay safe, and see you soon. Bye bye.